Why does God allow bad things to happen to good people? It's a question you may have whispered in the dark, a question that finds its way into hospital rooms, funerals, broken homes, and sleepless nights. It comes from a place of deep pain and deep longing, but as hard as it is to hear, this question is built on a misunderstanding. First, Jesus said, "No one is good but God alone. Not you, not me, not the most generous person you know. We are all broken, all fallen, all in need of redemption." So when we ask, why do bad things happen to good people? We're forgetting that we are not innocent bystanders in a broken world. We are part of the brokenness. And yet God, in His mercy, loves us still. And second, what we often call bad is not always what it seems. The struggle, the suffering, the hardship, they look like punishment. They feel like abandonment, but they may very well be the instruments of grace. What if your loss was a start of your healing? What if your failure was the very place where your pride died and your faith was born? What if the worst day of your life was the day God began to rebuild you, not in your image, but in His? God sees beyond the surface. He knows what must be broken so we can be made whole. And while He never delights in our pain, He will not waste it. He will use it to awaken your heart, to strip away your idols, to draw you close. The truth is, it's in the fire that faith is refined. It's in the valley that we learn to hear God's voice. It's in the desert that we come face to face with our need. And it's in the crushing moments that we find Jesus is enough. Look at Scripture. The saints, the prophets, even Christ Himself. None were spared suffering. In fact, it was often the very vehicle through which they were sanctified. Joseph was betrayed and imprisoned, and through it, God saved a nation. Job lost everything, and in his anguish he met the sovereign God. Paul was beaten, shipwrecked, imprisoned, and he called it all light and momentary affliction compared to the glory that was coming. And Jesus, oh Jesus, the only truly good man who ever lived, He was mocked, tortured, crucified. God did not spare His own Son, not because He was absent, not because He didn't care, but because in that suffering salvation was born, redemption poured out, love proved eternal. So no, God doesn't always prevent the pain, but He never wastes it. He is working in it, through it, sometimes because of it. And though you may not see it now, one day you will. One day you'll look back and say, that storm saved me. That valley taught me to trust. That heartbreak brought me to the feet of Jesus. So if you're in the middle of the storm today, hold on. Don't lose heart. Don't mistake the silence of God for His absence. He is nearer than you know. And what feels like breaking, maybe you're remaking. Cry out. Cling to Him. Let your questions lead you not away, but deeper into His heart. He is not afraid of your pain. He is not overwhelmed by your doubt. And He has not left you alone. Because even when bad things happen, God is still good. God is still God. And God is still with you.